Hey, I'm Melanie Mills, Toasted Blonde in Maryland. Today we're going to talk about Maryland Medical Cannabis Commission MMCC meeting that happened February 22nd. Stay tuned. So the meeting was fast, like 45, under an hour you were out the door, and there were no public comments. So like all the fun stuff was gone, but let's just get to it. All right, first, as you know, there's the reports. They mention that the commission is hiring quality assurance and field investigators. So if you're looking for a job. So basically they give all the reports and everything, and I believe another 3,000 patients have gone through the system and are now eligible to have marijuana. All right, and then also they wanted to know two bulletins have been posted. One about out-of-state patients, that whole issue's on hold, and then also some like change of management issues for like dispensaries or producers or farms. I'm not sure because I'm not one of them. They said if you are, go look at the bulletins. Well, there's that. All right, next up they had someone come, and I didn't catch her name, and she was talking about all the bills that are in front of the General Assembly this year about cannabis. So apparently if you go on the website, you can look them up. One that was most important to me that I noticed like was big like red flag was this bill that says that for cannabis use would be written on your driver's license record at the DMV. All right, let's just go through some of the others. So she said there were a couple that the committee actually supported, and it was like I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes, H2 and S1, and that was going to cap the number of farms at 20 farms, and then it like changes the commission structure a little bit. I haven't read it. That's what she said. That's what she said. All right, let's keep going. She said there was another bill about diversity on the committee, and a bill for police training. And she said that bill was the bill about police training for marijuana apparently was met in an unfortunate demise. I'm not sure it's completely gone, but it's not gathering the support that they thought it had, even though the commission supported it and the police department supported it. Anyway, so let's quickly go through. So I'm going to look at my list and give you a bunch more bills. One, to expand the definition or the people that can use medical marijuana for opiates. One to legalize marijuana. I believe it's Senate Bill 1039. All right, that was the constitutional amendment to legalize marijuana. There is another bill to deny a firearm if you're a medical marijuana patient, medical cannabis patient. Another one to legalize. Oh, I can't read my writing. All right, let's see what else. Advertising restrictions, I think there were a couple on that. Whether or not to allow it into a medical marijuana in a correctional facility is another one. Then another bill for bona fide relationship between a patient and a caregiver, whether that could be done during like telehealth, or do they have to show up, and how do they have this relationship? A bill certifying providers. That was really confusing what she was talking about. I'm not quite sure about that one. There was another bill about ID cards, and and then you can't put the marijuana in a different container. You have to leave it in the one that it came from the dispensary in. Sorry, looking at my notes. Again, another advertising one, and that the commission must approve every advertising. Some sign requirements. Oh, and then there's one that's really interesting too. No discrimination against medical cannabis users, like in housing and other things. That's an important one. Like I said, the MVA one, and then having the provider or the person who gives you the prescription regulate how much you were supposed to get. All right, and that was it. Again, that's like a subject of many videos to come, I guess. All right, so what else happened? So then it was the exciting part. It was when all the dispensaries got approved. All right, so it was dispensary approval time, and that's always like the biggest thrill of the day. All right, so let's go. We've got Canacuzos LLC, which is ZenLeaf in Waldorf. We've got Chesapeake Apothecary LLC. We got Curio Wellness. We've got your Farmacy dispensary. We've got 5 more. We've got Holloway, called Starbuds. We've got HMS Zenity Wellness and OC Botanicals at High Tide. Palliatech MD Curaleaf in Baltimore, and Trilogy LLC close to me in Ellicott City. And that was it. 9 new dispensaries were awarded approval, and it was really exciting and lots of fun. And then that's finally, the last thing they mentioned was that they're going to have like, the next meeting is changed. It's not going to be like the 3rd week in March, and they're not going to have the one the 3rd week in April. They're going to have one in between the two. Okay, and oh, and the last thing, last thing is they're going to be having, because of this change, they're going to be having work groups. So working on work groups. So let's look. There's a tech work group. There's an advisory work group for the processors and growers and dispensary. There's a lab work group, a healthcare work group, a law enforcement work group, a patients work group, and a provider work group. And they're slowly going to get these all out and rolling. And I don't know, it didn't say like if you're interested how to contact them, but I guess you could call or email for more information. Anyway, that's it. That's my really short synopsis of the MMC meeting, because it was really short, and it like is no fun without public opinion and public speaking. So I hope, hopefully next time we'll have some of that and we can get some find out what the people actually think. Thanks for watching. Melanie Mills, Toasted Blonde in Maryland.